Hello. Hello friends, hello foes, those undeclared, you know the drill. We are back for Mysteries and Monsters, Lost Things. This has been the longest summer break we've ever taken.
Yeah.
Yes. We are invested in this story, and we will see it through. Right. Before we get into the little story, I have a pair of announcements for the channel. The first being that as we are taping this, so as this video is released, both announcement videos will be up. The first one is we have a new campaign coming to the channel, based on Ghostfire's Fables, Pirates of the Ethereal Expanse. So, pirate tales upon a sea of magic somewhere in the astral plane. Quite a lot of fun. It's an all DM cast, and some voices might be familiar, others brand new to the table. So that's a lot of fun. We've had a couple of sessions already, and it is proving to be a really good table. And the second is that we've partnered with Inkblade Productions, who are currently having basically to promote their Kickstarter, their ongoing Kickstarter called Plague Worlds, Gothica Plague Worlds, and one of my players in the Ethereal Expanse will actually be GMing that, but here on the channel. So another bit of announcement, as we're going to be opening the channel to potentially other generic GMs in the seat, right?
They can't be a generic.
They can't be they can't be the generic, but they can be a generic, right? No?
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, okay.
Nah.
Anyways.
Yeah, no, you're just a generic GM.
I will be and always be your generic GM, yes. As much as that irritates Gabby. But, yeah. So, right, so please go and have a look. If you can, and the themes interest you, please go have a look at that Kickstarter. There will be those videos will be up by the time this one airs. So yeah, please have a look at the channel, and we will hope to see you there. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's do a little bit of a recap to see where we were in Thither. Last we left off, you had met a unicorn. Before that, you had actually met a gang of children who were planning on a sort of a resistance movement against the hag Scabatha, who is the regent, ruler, management here in Thither. And to sort of to be sure of your intentions, decided to bring you to, not necessarily to their leader, but to somebody they trust in vying motivations, which is a unicorn at the Wayward Pool situated in the middle of the territory of Thither. You have met with the unicorn. You also met with an assassin who claimed to be working for the League of Malevolence. Not getting too much information out of him before he sort of, disappeared into the brush.
We encouraged him to go and try to find a Nipped Cave.
Yes, you decided to bribe him with gold that was not yours.
And possibly cursed. But that's for him to discover.
Not possibly cursed. Very, very cursed. And it is. Yes, you can be pretty sure that he's going out with a nasty curse on his ass. as that gold is not going to be something he's going to be able to resist. However, the Feywilds is all about... this adventure is all about consequences to your actions, and, well, he's about to meet his. So, with that in plan, in hand, you decided to basically move to Loomlurch, trying to set yourselves up in a way where you would be able to catch Skabatha at her first glance, at her first awakening, to be in her room when first awakening, so that you would be able to work on her curse, make use of her curse, which is that she constantly forgets the first person she sees during the day, and that person is essentially invisible to her for the duration. Now, as such, I am going to... Let's move to another background, shall we? And let's move to Loomlurch. Right, there we go. Okay. Dawn is about maybe an hour and a half away. As you move to, well, the darker part of the forest. Up ahead, a colossal dead oak lies on its side. 3 living trees grow naturally out of its fallen remains. Their shapes resemble towers with candlelit windows twinkling in the gloom and wooden balconies encircling gnarled branches. On one side of the fallen tree, firelight spills from a pair of quaint storefront windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls. The kids, about 5-10 minutes previously, had told you that they were going to go the way around and sort of wait somewhere in the bushes north of Loomlurch, waiting for you to sort of move in and decide on what you are to do next. With that introduction, let's move to the new map. Let's see, can I darken this just a little bit?
Yep.
Apparently, yes.
Apparently, yes. Okay. Right. So, friends, where do you go?
I think we'll have to ask the Lost Boys, or whatever they're called.
Oh, they've left you, right? They would be on the... they're going to be scrambling to sort of wait for... basically, if you need a distraction, they are basically on the other side of the map.
Oh, yeah, somewhere around there.
So,
A bit of recognition of the place, maybe?
Let's go in and look at the wares.
Yeah.
There's
So-
a bit inside and a bit outside, if I recall.
it looks
in
like
what we must
the
do.
the bridge to the right goes to a courtyard with some stalls or something,
Yep, that's the one that was there. So that's the Goblin Market.
and the bridge to the left seems to be going into the inside of the tree.
Yes. You would have been told that let's see. Of the 3 trees, as in 3 vertical trees, it is the most northern one that would be where Skabatha is actually, where her rooms would be.
Right.
Right, with the I guess the center one being more of a workshop for where the kids work, and the first one being where they actually sleep. So that would be the dormitory.
So, question is, do I already try to get inside the tree while you guys check out the market, or?
Well, are you going to be fine? Because you're going to be all alone. I trust your capabilities, but still, alone is alone.
That is a very good point. But
I mean, as far as Tavaren can be alone, I remember him summoning quite a lot of friends.
yes,
That is true also. So if I see lots of friends, I know that it's you're in problem. That's good to know also.
Oh,
but the idea is to not get spotted.
True.
maybe if Glint goes with you, he can come to me if you hit trouble, and that way we could be warned.
Is Clint sneaky? I mean, I can make Clint sneakier, of course.
Just a minute, because
planning on
he
using
has
some
his
magic
own
too.
opinions on things, and Anna will just get him from her hair and say, "Would that be something you would be willing to do, Glint?"
Whatever you say, boss.
Well, if you don't mind, then accompanying Tavaren up until and coming to warn me if he hits trouble, that would be amazing.
Okay, we can do that. By the way, how far is your? Do you have a pact of the chain? Was it pact of the chain?
No, I'm Pact of the Tome.
Are you?
You only took one pack.
You only took one pact?
No, chain. Sorry, chain. I do have chain.
Get all the facts.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, we're playing D&D, not Pokemon.
No, the
Okay,
reason
fine.
the reason is the reason why I'm
Skip the
asking
blade.
is that indeed through your familiar, I think with the
I can-
check the
yeah.
new pact references, but I think you can basically communicate and almost see through their eyes through up to 1 mile, I think.
Oh, wow.
And that's how the old
That-
pact of the
that-
chain worked, anyways.
I've got Pact of the Chain and Investment of the Chain Master.
Okay.
So my familiar can take an attack action. He deals necrotic or radiant damage whenever he attacks. And if he gets attacked and I'm nearby, I can take a reaction to grant it resistance against that damage. But I'm just checking because there's nothing about being able to see through their eyes anymore. That might be somewhere else.
Let's see.
I think it's.
Yes.
It works sort of. It works like Find Familiar, right? In most ways.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So they removed.
What wasn't like
Telepathic
Find
connection within
100
100
feet.
feet. That's just find familiar. And as a bonus action, I can see through their eyes and hear what it hears.
Okay. Well, I guess they've nerfed the what was an incredible scout.
Yeah.
But okay, and Find Familiar is you can communicate with. Right. So yes, you would have to stay within 100 feet. But of course, Glint being Glint, if there is a problem, he can rush fairly quickly to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an 80 foot dash, so he can get there. He can get there quick. Plus, he's got invisibility.
And there's telepathic communication, so he only needs to get it within 100 feet of me to be able to warn me.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can go invisible. So.
damn?
There we go. Okay. So, yes, you have
DM, I have a question.
of course.
Glint is not me, however, he is linked to me. Would he be able to feel the pull of what I'm missing?
No.
Or, no? Okay. Just a thought, because if he was able to feel it, it would be so much quicker to cover the whole area.
The same way as for Ysdred.
Yeah.
That pull is definitely leading you to the furthest of the towers.
Okay.
It's probably similar to what happens with Ysdred. Once you get very close, it suddenly gets very diffuse on where it actually is.
Yeah, the idea is not to be able to just the I'm telling you in which direction so that you know where to go, but I'm not going to just say, by the way, it's in these are the coordinates.
This is the room.
Yeah, this is the room, the floor, and this is the secret passage.
These
that
are
leads
the
into
GPS coordinates to go directly.
Hey, that's why you have spells like Find Object, right? Locate
Turn
object.
left here. Oh, locate. Locate the object was been very. Oh wait, was it? Yeah.
Finding the orb of destruction 300 meters to your left.
Indeed. So, what do you do?
Well, we have team sneaky, and we have
Team,
Yeah.
we're just shopping.
yes. Worst case scenario, we fight and we make bigger distraction for Tavaren.
Alright.
We kind of hoped that we could exfiltrate the prisoner kid without being seen at all, but the place is bigger than expected.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We need to get the painting.
Yes, please.
Try and find Anna's
There-
ring if you can.
Yeah, because, well, we've been told it's here. Well, I've been told it's here, and yeah, I can feel something. I
And-
understand what you were saying, Ysdred.
Right?
And
Yeah.
Like a pull.
and we need
Like
to
a
get
pull.
the kids out. Or did I already say that?
Yes, and worst case scenario, if all guards are dead, then we can bring all the kids outside. Gives a very big smirk.
I think there's going to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
The place looks pretty big.
But I am Plum. It will be fine.
Okay, good luck with that. I
Thank
am
you.
going to try
If we
to
can
not get
keep it,
one.
yeah, if we can keep it coordinated, it would be appreciated.
Yeah, I will follow leads, but if I'll
Is
be
there
nice.
anything we still need to do before I head out?
Take glint, be safe, don't hesitate to summon your creatures, and
Well,
come back.
hopefully I won't need them. Clint, you're with me. And then Tavaren starts casting Pass Without Trace.
Okay. So that lasts an hour, I believe.
Yes, I think so.
But before you go, what is your safety word if you're not okay?
Help.
Help?
Okay. Okay, your safety word is help. Okay.
Glint saying help.
And then after having cast Pass Without Trace, Tavaren will turn into a little weasel.
Okay. And that as as you sort of set yourself, you have a pretty little. You basically look like a butterfly sits onto the back of your shoulders, almost look like a weasel with a bow.
With fairy wings, like
fairy wings.
On the
carnival.
Yeah,
from the carnival. It looks like a weasel straight from the carnival with these two little fairy wings as the pixie sort of latches onto your fur and holds on. And okay, you can head off. Feel free to move about.
I need to add temporary hit points equal to my level 6.
All right, things changed.
Yes, like it, which is good because a weasel normally only has 1 hit point.
And now it's a weasel.
I can weasel for as long as I want, and I also have 6 extra temporary hit points. I'm a really, really, really beefy weasel.
That beefy?
Okay.
And then, Tavaren. Wait, can I? Do I have a? I don't have a weasel form.
Okay. I don't think I have a. I can bring in a weasel.
Yeah, I think I also have. I think if I use my wild companion.
Here you go.
I think that one also has a. I think my true sight. Oh no.
Oh, true. You still some people have true sight also, right?
Normally most of you. Here you
Yeah,
go.
but it was for
That is
24
Weavaren.
hours.
I will give you sight. Night vision. Is it what's ooh.
I mean, Tavaren, of course, has dark vision from the monocle, but a weasel also has dark vision 60 feet. So
60 feet.
and
Okay.
perception of 17, which is
Not bad.
oh,
And
actually, no, that's because it's using my passive perception. It does do.
Yeah,
the
because
stats.
you keep your sound. So
Yeah.
what are your hit points now?
I mean, I have 57 hit points.
Okay,
Yeah, oh.
there we go.
6 of which are temporary.
and an AC of
13.
Okay. I will remove Tavaren from the board. For now.
Alright.
I
Yeah, I already put him in the border.
yeah, you did well. Okay. I will. Boop. There we go. And Weavaren, you are off.
Right. I think I've lost my dark vision on Vivaren.
No, it's still there.
Oh, okay. Like, before I had a circle of light around me, and now I don't... Maybe it was just giving off light.
Oh, no, okay.
I will see if it should be fine. And if not, then I'll let you know.
Okay. Right, and you have with you... Oh, it might have been Tavaren who had a lantern.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, please, move about. Explore. Go.
Alright. And, of course, Tavaren can still talk. Well, Weasel, so he'll go,
Yeah.
Get the guys! I'll take good care of Clint.
And
Thank
I
you,
take care of
Tavaren.
him.
Thank you, Glint.
Yes, I'm going to assume Weavaren, you are going to have basically Glint is on your back, so
Yep.
Right.
You are one.
Make me
Token.
make a stealth check.
Alright. So a Weasel has stealth of +6, and of course the
And pass without a trace.
pass without trace because
Wow.
+10.
Okay, here we go. So that is a total of 27.
Oh wow.
Yes. There's a moment where the weasel sort of jumps into the morning mists, and it is completely gone.
Oof.
Tiny little Weasel.
Right. Because of course you're splitting the party. How do you guys want to do this? Do you want me to let's maybe have a look at the goblin market first, and then we'll go back to Tavaren's scary adventure.
Yeah.
And I will
If
up to
Jan
the
don't
entrance of the
mind.
tree. No, that makes sense. I will move up to there and then
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. As you move about, so you can see the sort of a gnarled bridge formed by tangled tree roots span a rocky, dried-up riverbed. The ridges sway and creak when crossed. Of course, when you're the size of a weasel, they don't do much of that. Could I please ask all of the others to make me a stealth check, please?
How deep is the water, by the way?
It is
dried
dried.
up.
It is completely dried up. This
there's
is
like a
Okay.
little.
There's just a trickle of water coming from what it used to be a riverbed. I'm going to have to ask a stealth check from Nixie at disadvantage due to, well, the size of the creature.
I rolled 20.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, how far are you from me? Because let's see.
No, we're considering that this is...
Yeah, plus I think you need to be like very close to you,
Yeah.
like in a certain area.
It's
30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I
is why I
thought
was
so.
like, oh, if you're still within 30 feet, then it would maybe no.
No,
You're not.
Okay. Okay, and that's right. Okay. So that's a 3, an 11, and 2 17s. Okay. Yeah, there's a bit of as you come in. I guess you're not trying to be sneaky, anyways, right?
No.
Not right now.
So as you step forward, you can hear the roots sort of creak and whine as Nixie's weight sort of push down on them. Anna and Plum, you're fairly light on your feet, but you're also small people in a way, right? And so there's definitely that moment where you realize this is maybe a way of detecting bigger folk, right? Maybe bigger visitors.
Which for goblins makes
Yeah.
sense.
As you step in, this place is, despite being the early morning, there's a bustle of activity, mostly about maintaining the shop, right? So you'll see goblins sort of running around, sort of rearranging things, going about cleaning. You see 3 stalls selling candy that are situated in this particular clearing. Lit by windows carved into the giant fallen tree to one side of it, 2 goblins are working in each stall, and the whole enterprise is watched closely by a goblin with a toffee apple head who appears to be muttering quietly to himself. And I think I should have a handout for that. Let me have a look. There we go.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Yeah, here he is. As you, if you guys want to step forward, please do.
Yeah.
This here.
Yeah, Anna goes further. She...
As you step forward, he's sort of been directing the goblins, sort of, clean this, rearrange that, remember to restock this kind of thing, and he basically sees you coming. Ysdred, are you on Nixie or not? Or are you
No.
just okay.
No. She's leading her.
Okay. Basically, he comes basically sort of up towards the 3 of you, or 4 of you. Basically with hands out and goes, "Welcome. How can we help? Delicious candies. Are you here to partake?"
Hello. We've heard all about the famed Goblin Market, and we were curious to discover it. So, can we have a look around?
Please, feel free to sample and buy. And he sort of turns to the others and sort of snaps his fingers. Look alive, people! We got guests. And the goblins sort of you hear the sort of scrambling in the stalls as the goblins sort of set themselves. They're all sort of dressed in what they would think to be sort of candy striped uniforms. One of them seems to have just poked hole in a very large popcorn bucket. So holes for the head and the arm. So you have that sort of striped cardboard box around his torso. Yeah. Please, help yourselves. So, what do you do?
Anna will have a look and see all the stalls and try to also notice if there are alleyways that they use for restock, refill, and so on, but mostly look around.
Yeah, I think you can kind of see that they're in the background, right? Across the stalls, you can see a couple of let me just need to check something here. Okay, what are those?
Always servant passages all the time, and they make excellent discreet exits.
By the way, just so that you know, if you see those dotted lines, those are because there are zooms in certain areas. They are not something on the map.
Okay.
right? So it doesn't mean that there's a barrier or there's something in that way. It's just it's a way for the map makers to show. By the way, this is there. So that's for me, basically. Right.
Yeah.
The you can see throughout the stalls either jars or of a sort of very colorful rock candy or hard candy. Others are sort of swirls of on a stick or something along those lines. And at first you're looking to them and you're going, they look just as ordinary candies you would have seen at any sort of carnival. Until you get a bit closer and you start realizing that a lot of it is not as appetizing as it might appear at first glance. Right?
Right.
You'll see that within the hard candy, you'll have a beetle. Lollipops are made from compacted ants. Jellied worms are actually jellied worms. But the sweets are definitely enticing to the smell and to the eye. And occasionally you'll have a goblin go, "Hey, try this, try this." I guess you would also notice that there's a lot of... that the names of the candies are sort of whimsical. Though you're not exactly sure if the candy corresponds to the little plaque in front. As you'll see, two very different types of lollipops put together but under the same name.
Okay.
Anna will play the curious girl, so going around asking, so who makes all these candies? And oh, that looks really ingenious. Just complimenting, but also fishing for information.
From what you understand, the goblins... Oh, the Chucklehead sort of comes up and... Yeah, it's artisanal made. All of it. It's local production.
Ooh, are you the head of the operation?
I'm ahead of something. Shut up, you. I'm talking here. That was not a dip to you. Yes. Yes. I'm head of operations here. But we've got other markets across, of course.
Oh.
You're not exactly you're pretty sure that's bullshit.
Mm. And what's your favorite candy?
Oh, I have let's see. I'm partial to the jingle jellies. And he sort of points to, they are, I guess they would be sort of, small jelly cubes. They have sort of almost a golden sheen to them, especially now in the sort of the early light. And there's a small, iridescent winged beetle inside. These are sure to give you a bell in your step.
Good to know.
It's really great when you need something to accompany you on a long walk. These are great.
And most importantly, how much for candy, yes?
Oh, not too expensive. a trinket to trade.
Huh.
That is indeed very generous, seeing the quality of the candy.
We do offer first timers. We do offer a sample.
That sounds interesting, yes.
I still haven't chosen though. They all look so good. And I'm just going to go further to look at other wars, and I'm actually going to go closer to the. I guess those are windows, or
Yes.
are these
So
also
they're.
stalls?
If you look, let me just check something. Yes. So actually, I would bring you to this again. Yes, these are sort of wide windows with light pouring in from inside. You can't really see. It's a bit difficult to see what actually is going on inside, just as. But especially if you're feigning interest in the stalls and basically turning your back to them.
Okay, no, because I couldn't exactly decide if those were stalls or.
No, the stalls are
windows.
here. Are the
Yeah,
the,
okay.
the blue, green, and red.
Okay.
And the windows are sort of a bit higher up as well, right? As in, because of the sheer size of the tree, they're sort of situated mid-height among its circumference. So maybe Ysdred would be able to peer into if she were mounted upon Nixie, but from your point of view, it's a bit more difficult.
The problem is you don't really have a topography on the map, so
Yeah,
it's
I know, I
sometimes a bit
agree.
difficult.
And this is definitely, if I were to do it modern, sort of in a modern way, I would point I would do a sort of directional lighting. Actually, you know what? Let's just. There we go. And dynamic lighting. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. There we go. That should help a little bit to understand what things are and how they are.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone want to try candy?
Very stupid question. Do we perceive something with our true sight also around us?
True sight. I think yeah. Well, nothing. There's nothing invisible. There's nothing in the ethereal plane. Pretty much everything is as it is. I don't think true sight allows you to see magical. No, it's not like detect magic, right?
No. Just to be sure. Yeah, I'll go for a lollipop.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
Right. Normally I roll the d8.
Yes, that is a 2. As you take so lollipop, you said, right?
Yes.
As you sort of put it in your mouth, it's a small. It has a. It's one of those candies. You know, it looks like compressed. How should I put it? It's almost like a gobstopper or something along those lines, right? You know, that sort of a. And as soon as you put it into your mouth, there's a fizzing sensation that sort of starts to fill your mouth. It is quite good, quite sweet. There's a little bit of a fruity flavor to it, but as the fizz goes, you start realizing that there's pressure building in your mouth, and as you open it, Anna and Ysdred, you can see that there is literally foam falling away, sort of bubbling at his mouth, and the goblins are laughing, not necessarily against you, but laughing at, oh, this is the effect, right? And I think Chucklehead. Well, I guess some of the Plum. Why don't you make me an insight check to kind of see if are you the butt, or are they laughing with you or at you?
Insight. Insight is an 11.
11. Yeah, I think it's a lot of the goblins are. They're not laughing maliciously, so this is not a prank that they're pulling on you, right? This is not specific.
Okay.
But it is, again, it's, oh yes. It's the joke of that particular candy.
It's known to happen.
It's known to happen. It's, and I think one of the goblins sort of turns and goes, oh, that's what it does, and sort of looks for, and moves one of the little placards to the now empty spot where that lollipop was. But of course, moving it from another lollipop or another piece of candy, and you can, and basically it. Oh god, they have not come up with names for these things, but basically the effect is, you foam at the mouth. You basically for the next hour you foam constantly at the mouth, making speech difficult but not impossible. So you are constantly sort of foaming at the mouth.
Good.
Oh yeah, the funny fizzies. Yes.
Continues to wipe the foam out of his mouth.
And it just keeps coming, right? It just keeps coming. But it is that... you start realizing that this is very much a Wonka-style stall, right? Anybody else?
Well, everything's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Ysdred is not really trying to interact, and is playing more the bodyguard of the thing, and she'll try to see what's going on, to gather information, and see if she can grab any piece of intel that can be helpful.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
Looking around, looking at each goblin, looking at beyond the stalls, trying to see pathways. I mean, everything's been going on for a bit now, so she's been looking around a lot.
There's not much more to be said about what you can see from where you are right now, right?
She's moving around if needed. That's if she needs to see things better. Like, it's not.
Yeah, but I mean,
the issue there.
Like I said, there's not much. There's not much to see in this little courtyard, this little clearing, than the 3 goblin stalls. Most of their attention, fortunately, is brought to those to Plum right now, considering what he just partook in. There's another one sort of trying to, and immediately they're sort of they saw Plum try one of their candies, and all of them are trying to sort of push onto Anna. So, try this, maybe this one. Take the red. No, the blue's better. As they're trying to sort of move about. But as for information, there's not much to glean here. You could, if you wanted to, try and maybe take a peek through the window to see what's on the other side. What's inside.
Yep.
Okay.
Anna will maybe spotting the fact that the fact that Ysdred is actually going around and looking at things.
Mhm.
Anna will grab a pudge or a little, probably a fudge,
Okay.
and just say, "Can I try this one? This one looks good."
Okay. Roll me a
And
d8.
pop it in her mouth. It's a 6.
That's a 6. Oh. Oh yeah, the fire fudge. This one I know it. It looks like it's a small chocolate. We Belgians would recognize this as sort of a praline. And it sort of has this sort of golden flakes sort of mixed into it. No, this is not Dubai. Chocolate, definitely not. But as you bite into it, there's probably sort of a large sugar ant inside, and so there's there's a sweet, there's almost a sort of sweet caramel center, or a very sweet center to it.
It's a chocolat.
No,
What about
as in it's more of a it's more of a liquid center, right? It's sort of a liquid
Okay,
core.
yeah.
It's very honey, very sweet. And as soon as it tastes sort of like nectar, not honey, but just before, right? And as you're looking about, now Plum sort of looking up at you as he's foaming at the mouth, you see a firefly sort of appear in front of you. And then another, as a swarm of these fireflies basically start flying around you, illuminating your surrounding. You now basically shed bright light in a 5-foot radius and another 5 foot in dim light. As you are now a living lantern.
How long does it take?
1 hour.
For stealth, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah. And so as you are sort of and I guess as I'm guessing Anna, knowing how whimsical you are, you sort of dancing with it within the fireflies.
Yeah.
Ysdred, I'm not gonna have you roll stealth should you wish to sort of look around. Everybody is completely entranced by Anna's little dance.
I added the.
Great.
Normally you would have seen the light. So.
Oh.
I added. Yes, you emit light.
Oh yeah, right. I needed to go to the darker place to. Yes.
Yes. Right. Yes. Absolutely. Actually, maybe I can. Let's see if I can shift the hue a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Can I have pink?
They're fireflies. You want
They're magical fireflies.
Fine, I can change it to that. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Sort of Ysdred, I think sort of climbing up on Nixie or giving you sort of a bit of a boost. You can look inside into the room. Let's see. Flickering lanterns illuminate a clustered workshop filled with soft you can't hear it. A cluttered workshop. Parts of toys are heaped on the table, leering doll's head, a half-built rocking horse, unpainted wooden balls, and the stuffed limbs of softer toys. You can see a stove at the back of the room, holding a saucepan of what you would expect. It looks like a smelting station rather than a cooking station. You can count 3 doors. Exiting the whole thing. You can also see that there's here, despite in the morning, you can see that there are three children that are sort of moving about. They seem to be either early risers or they still have that sort of waking up from sleep kind of look, but sort of moving down, as they're moving towards one of the tables. A draw boy, a halfling girl, and a human girl.
So, children?
Yes, all three children.
And what are they doing?
They seem to be nothing in particular for now. They seem to be sort of just walking to their workstation, basically.
Okay.
Right. With that, let's move to Tavaren. So Tavaren, as your weasel form moves from root to root up the sort of quite silently, right? This one, you come up to the opening at the edge of the tree trunk, right? It's literally as it's fallen, it's a hole where the center of the tree would be, but you're coming in from what used to be its roots, right? And you find there's a parlor, a chamber nestled between walls of twisted roots, through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. A closed wooden door stands opposite the root bridge that leads into this room, in the center of which are 4 armchairs encircling a small table laid out with a tea service. There's a painted wooden box 3 feet on a side, resting in a corner, with a crank which protrudes from one of its sides, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. Now, which you can see right up here. You're muted, I think. Yes, there we go.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Yes, I will slip inside and I will stick to the walls as much as possible. And then, okay, I will definitely go have a little look over the jack-in-the-box.
Okay. Let's see.
But handling the crank would probably be a bit much right now.
Yeah, it would be a bit big for I would think indeed. Can't find. I'll have to look that up later. Anyways. Oh, here we go. Nope, it's not there. Okay. Other than that, you can see. The doors. Doesn't seem to be any open windows or just the door.
Yeah.
Just the door.
Right. I'll whisper to Glyn, like, think we can open the door between the two of us?
We could try.
Okay. Let's try.
Okay. And he sort of flies in. Why? Let's put it this way. Make me an athletics roll. What would be athletics? Are you trying to push open the door, or are you trying to squeeze through the door?
If I can squeeze through it, then that's
Actually-
like if there's enough of a gap for a weasel to get.
Yeah, let's have a look. Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, that's much better.
And I am going to look for something in particular here.
Oh, well, it's still only a 9.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, as you try to squeeze in, it's going to be difficult. Because I was going to say, yeah, but he gives you the help action, but with you don't necessarily see a gap that would help you through. Unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that's annoying because.
But you could try, and you can see that there is a door handle. You could try to.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to sneak through without opening the door. That's what I'm saying.
Well, let's give it a try then. And yes, definitely we'll need the help action because I also am not very strong in this.
In that form. Okay, make me an athletics, and yes, as Glint will try and help you out.
All right. Nope.
Now, unfortunately, wow.
Dang.
Ah,
Maybe try for windows?
There was no windows.
Now, the only opening here is a door. I will say this: the door seems sturdy. The lock seems sturdy.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that as you're sort of moving it, that the door would be locked.
Yeah. However, I do notice, then in because there's no windows in this room, but weasels do have a climb speed, so I can try to climb on the outside of the tree
Okay.
and try and find a window that way because, like, shit, door. And I could, of course, leave my shape, then turn back.
Yeah, it gets complicated. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Let's try and find a different way in first. And then, yeah, I guess I'll start climbing on the outside of the tree like this.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna take you a while.
I mean, I have a climb speed of 30, so...
You know, but what I mean is that, yeah. So most likely what we'll do is we'll sort of skip... how long can you stay in that form?
Let's see, what does it say?
I thought something is half your level.
Number of users, no forms. Roll. Number of hours equal to half your druid level, so 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
oh wow.
That's more than enough for you to get to where you.
Hopefully, get to a window.
Yeah. I'm really looking to see if there are.
Yeah, I do see like there's lights coming out of a window here.
Where would you say? I can't.
There's like
Yeah.
basically
Those
the
are
square.
sort of large. Yeah, those are sort of large windows. But I'm guessing you would maybe try and see, because your aim is to go up, right? Is to trying to get to that window to Skabatha's room. I'm guessing.
Yeah, basically.
Right. So basically, you're going to be running across the top of Loomlurch. And to be honest, there's not a lot of fauna here. So you have, even if you had not done the whole pass without a trace, you're pretty much clear to explore. The only issue, of course, is you don't see the interior. But yeah, as you're sort of climbing...
Whenever I see a window, I will go like look inside to see if there's paintings or Yes,
right.
I will first make my way to this window and oh wait, that's nice. I can actually look inside.
Yes. And as I think this is pretty much where that you can see, and so you can see the others, right? You
Yep.
can see Plum sort of again, so this foaming candy in the mouth. Anna having this delightful dance with fireflies around, and Ysdred looking very serious, sort of peering inside. And yeah, I think that as you peer inside as well, you see the same thing that she did. Was these three children sort of setting up their workstations for the beginning of the day.
Well,
Give me this.
what's this? What's this here? This person.
Yes, that is the young drow boy that
Okay.
I was describing. Yes, unfortunately, I mean maybe not necessarily unfortunately, but there's not a lot of tokens, children tokens in D&D, so they
No, which is good. I think.
yeah. It's not a fault. It's probably by design. Let's see. I wanted to have a look. Yeah. Okay.
Spoiled by. Oh, hey, the places that I've been to are now black again. That's a bit annoying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Let me
you've got a
turn-
full.
Let me turn on Explorer mode. There we go.
Thank you. Wait, I'll quickly do like a. Yeah, now I can see where I've been.
Okay. So yes, so Tavaren, you are set yourself up to sort of climb and trying to get to
Yes.
to that final tree. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not seeing a lot of light. The lights are sort of illuminated here at the on the bottom, but you're not seeing a lot of lights up in the trees, right?
That's okay.
But there might be something up there that will allow you to sort of squeeze in, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Yes.
Right. So back to our trio here. Sort of Ysdred, what else are you sort of yeah, so you've seen the interior of what seems to be the workshop, which is literally between that first part of that takes the whole first part of the tree up until that first tower, let's put it that way, of wood. You also see that yes, just across from you, there's a door that leads to the other side of the tree, sort of. So, another door to the outside.
Inside, there's a door to the outside. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, right here. This one, so this one would lead to the parlor that Tavaren just here, sort of deeper into the tree, and this one is a door to the other side of the tree, on the outside.
Okay. Well, Ysdred doesn't want to interact with the goblins because she doesn't want to be less stealthy than she already is in any kind of way. Plus they annoy her. And
Just so you know, you are currently within 30 feet of me, so you do get the +10 suddenly.
So suddenly, there's yes, you feel much more stealthy right now. But like I said, they are not paying paying attention to you. And these are to be fully aware. These goblins are not the prime material goblins. These are very much So they're more pranksters than tricksters. They're more, even if they look sort of most of them look miserable, but that's by default. They seem to be having sort of a good time with what's going on. You don't feel like they would be inherently evil, right?
Okay.
These would be very similar to the goblin that you saw, that you whose dinner you interrupted a while back.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any ways for me to I don't know, go away a bit stealthily?
Sure.
I'm not trying to be invisible. I am just trying
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Yeah. Look, I think Chucklehead is keeping an eye out, but he's more keeping an eye out for thieves and that kind of thing with regards to the stalls. He's making sure that there's no trouble. So it's less about, if you realize that you've got absolutely no interest with this, he'll keep an eye out for you, but he's sort of not actively putting his attention on you. So yes, I would say if you want to sort of stealth away, go ahead, make me a stealth check, and I'll give you a
Can I give?
Yes.
Can I give the help action by running around to the left and to the right while trying to remove the foam from my face, looking half panicked, like, oh no, there's foam in my mouth.
I mean,
oh no.
At this point, Plum, the foam sort of dripping out from it starts to sort of harden itself, right? It's as if the candy sort of that had dissolved in your saliva is sort of fizzing and repopping. And so right now, that foam is now creating sort of a Santa Claus beard at the sort of hanging off your chin, and bubbling. So now now it sort of starts to create this almost cotton candy like hard beard that you are wearing around your face.
I never know that a beard would be good on me.
Exactly that. Yes, so you definitely have the help action from.
That is good. Thank you.
Yes, so that is a 14. Let's see, Chucklehead. What's your passive? Should be 2. Yeah, passive perception of 9.
Plus 10.
Yeah, yes, I guess. However, you're gonna have to do the same thing for Nixie.
Okay.
So that'd be just a... Okay, perfect.
Good. We're gone.
Okay. As you move sort of behind, you're following... Strangely enough, and maybe it's by instinct, or maybe... But I think the idea is we see Ysdred sort of leading Nixie, and just above we see the weasel form of Tavaren, and you're sort of moving side by side, one on the ground and one sort of higher up. Ysdred, as you're sort of moving about, you can see that this is... I mean, it's dark, right? The sun really hasn't really come up later. This is almost in a sunken part of the forest, and so the canopy is eating a lot of the light. The ground is flush with mushrooms and dampness. There's always this sort of scent of mulch and earth and sort of rot that sort of permeates this place. This is a place prone to life, but that particular life that feeds on decay.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to continue exploring, please do.
Yep. I'm trying not to smoosh the shrooms.
Yeah, that would not be necessarily very good. All right.
So yeah.
A bit further in, as you're passing by these routes, as you're coming up to the level of the second tower, you see there's a small sort of patch of ground. So to one side of the giant toppled tree is a grove of bearded willows on the bank of a murky woodland pond. A patch of tilled earth spreads beneath their boughs, and you can see the caps of several red toadstools are just beginning to emerge from this tilled earth. So it's literally, you can see sort of almost like tips, like little red cones popping up from the soil.
Toadstool.
Toadstools, so mushrooms.
Okay.
So you literally have the sort of, it looks like small red cones poking out of the earth.
How many?
Let's see. I mean, I think you can count them. 2, 4, 6. Yeah.
I don't see them.
Oh, they're up here. They're up here. If you move up, a bit more.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's 7 or 8.
Okay. Those are not red caps, just to be sure.
Make me a perception check.
My favorite.
Or investigation, but I mean you're a bit far for that, so yeah. You can't see from here.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you're not even
just to
actually.
Be sure.
To be fully honest, I've described them. You're not close enough to actually see them, because they're right beyond your. So feel free to move a bit further.
She'll stay defiant and message. I think Anna, because she can relay the intel.
Wait, how do you message Anna?
I have the message spell.
Oh, okay, perfect.
That's why I went. So the message would be, I got through. For now, nothing but red mushrooms. But I am staying alert. Try to join me if you can.
And I wouldn't answer except for maybe a and grab Plum and say, so, do you want to buy something?
I don't know. What kind of candy is there? Looks at a second and nods and starts to nod.
Say that again.
Say that again? What kind of candy?
What kind of candy is there? Like, there's lollipop and also...
What? No.
Yes.
You sort of at some point, as this is sort of, you see Chucklehead pretty much bring out a small, look almost like a rock chisel, and just sort of grabs you by the beard, goes clunk clunk, and sort of detaches it. And for a second you're good and then the foam starts to recreate.
Oh no!
He takes this sort of mass, hands it to one of the goblins, goes, great, delivery, and sort of goes in the back, and you can see start chipping and basically reforming the candy into additional lollipops.
Oh. Yes, other candy. And you, Anna, you want other candy?
I heard something. Is there another market with, like, dolls of some kind? Or did I hear it wrong? Because I heard that there also were dolls.
I think Chucklehead comes in. Oh, no. Well, not a market. But if you've been wanting dolls, you need to talk to Granny.
Oh,
Yeah, this right here, and she sort of points to the large windows. This here is her workshop, toy workshop. Yeah. Finest you'll find in the area. But, not really open for visitors.
No, of course. You don't want someone in your workshop. You set up a shop for the visitors.
Yeah.
Or you make bespoke work.
Yeah, I guess so. But this is just, we're just here to for the kids,
Yes. By the way, could I have do you do assortment?
Yeah, we can do those. He sort of looks to the other goblins. The goblins going, "What is a assortment?" Right? There's not necessarily a word they understand. And I think.
Can I grab multiple candies and put them in a bag?
Yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. You want a bunch? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, and again, you have that sort of. As you're sort of batting fireflies out of your off your face, right? And again, you have the gums are going. There's an avalanche of try this one, try this one, try this one, try this one.
And I'll ask, and when they ask for payment, because I suppose they ask for payment at some point.
Yes. So yes, just it's usually a trinket per. Let's put it assortment, right?
Yeah. I'll get out of my pocket and a bit mysteriously overplaying it, going to present to them the magical varnished mushroom teacup.
Okay.
That I got.
Ooh, yeah. There's definitely a ooh going about the. There's a as they sort of look toward, make me a persuasion check, right? This, as in to kind of see if it's one for one, or they'll let you they'll let you get away with an assortment for that trinket. Okay. Basically, yes, it's one trinket per candy.
Oh, it's one trinket.
Yes.
Oh. I'll overplay the. Oh, I had understood a little bag of candies per trinket, because this is a very precious trinket. I like it very much. I don't know if for one candy I would.
That's why I had you roll for persuasion.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also react like, oh no, Anna, are you sure you want to give that amazing trinket away? That is so incredible.
I'm guessing
and I'll
that's a
try
help
to
action?
give a help action
Okay.
to.
I'll take the 16 then. Sure, I'll take the 16 then. Sure, roll me a d3.
Yep. Do I have a no? That a D3 is.
Or roll me a d6 and then we'll divide by 2.
A D6 Paris. Yeah. Okay.
Or roll me a d4 and that's how we go. Okay, there we go. So 2. Right. Yes. Okay. So you can he goes okay, and sort of I think one of the goes no, one for one, and then the one to the side goes no, me once, 1 for 2. And basically just sort of grabs the teacup, and basically you have 2 candies. You have no idea what they do.
Yeah.
When consumed, you will be rolling on the table, basically.
Okay.
But you can
I'll replace my mushroom teacup, but for 2 candies.
I mean, if you're interested in sort of Chucklehead goes back. I mean, if you are. Here we go. I mean, if you are interested in. Shut up! I'm talking. I can hear you. I'm just not interested. If you are interested in seeing more of the workshop, I mean, if you can. I can go and get Granny and maybe see if when she wakes up, she gives you a tour.
Oh, that's very kind. But if she's sleeping, I don't want to wake her. And we. Oh, and I do as if I only now noticed that Ysdred has gone. And uh, the third member of our group advanced, so I think we really should catch up with her because she doesn't like us staying behind.
Okay, just mind the garden, right? Don't eat anything you find. Oh. Some things might be dangerous. And he sort of, it very much sounds like a PSA, right? That you don't pick the mushrooms you don't know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And
thank you.
All this time you've sort of heard him sort of muttering to himself, right? Having a conversation with somebody. Hey, come back soon. And stay safe.
And Anna and I guess Plum will cross and go.
Yep, I follow.
Okay. Tavaren. Let's go for another stealth check.
All right.
21. Okay, nice.
31.
Well, time is passing by, right? And I'm trying to sort of.
Yes, but I have passed out trace, so 31.
Yeah, yes, I know, but time is passing by, right? And so.
Yeah, no. I was just correcting you when you said 21.
Yes, you rolled a 21, and we're coming on the end of an hour.
Has it already been an hour?
We're going to be getting there when. Just give me.
I only got like 40 feet in an hour.
You're a small weasel, and you need to climb this tree.
I have a movement speed of 30.
Anyhow. Things are not always linear. Jesus, guys, I thought you would trust me, okay? Anyways. Fine. 31. As you're moving across, then there's not much that you can, as you're trying to find entrances into the, at least at ground level, it seems to be fairly well closed up. You can see that this, but you do find, let's see. As you're sort of looking up, L8, where's L8? Oh, right, okay, there you go. Yeah, you can find there are doors here and there at the foot of the towers, but there's no real windows above. You might be able to sort of maybe scratch your way through or dig your way through the wood, because wood is wood and weasels do that. But that will of course take time. But with a 21, you do manage to find a keeping onto that particular side. I'm basically gonna move you to where.
All right.
Right. So to here. Where you actually do find another door. You haven't seen. Actually on this side, I'm guessing you're trying to keep an eye, but both trying to keep an eye on Anna and the others, and the side. So this is the only door you've seen on this side. You want to try that acrobatics again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
If I have help, it's a 20. Otherwise, it's a 14.
Okay. Yep. Let's see. As you the door is set near the floor, but just not just flush to the ground. So it doesn't take much for you to sort of scratch underneath the surface, sort of make yourself a little hole to dig yourself through the door. As soon as you come in, there's a waft of smells as you immediately notice. You immediately have the instinct this is a kitchen.
Okay.
And as you squeeze yourself through, again with that stealth check, you find a squalid kitchen carved out of the trunk of the fallen oak. A large clay oven sitting in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests atop the oven. And you see a young human girl shackled to a work table, hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor nearby a padlock iron gate through which you hear a gruff male voicing, "Those potatoes I smell." And I will move you inside.
Is that the human girl?
No,
That looks
actually,
like a
it would be this.
bird.
Wait, give me a second. Why? Right. Okay.
Or is it human?
Here we go. No, here we go. Okay, I got it. No, there's I'll just put a token for her. She's not mentioned here, so I'll just put in a marker. There you go. Also, actually, on top of the oven, there's a green dragon the size of a large dog is coiled up near the oven, apparently dozing. Fumes rising from the wormling's nostrils.
Oh no.
What are there? What is there?
We are hearing the wormling breathing loudly
Yes.
somewhere on the mic.
that would be Plum that has been breathing into the mic for a while, I think.
Yeah.
I have the mic very far away from me, and I literally put it on a pillow. So
Oh, it might be the pillow
Doesn't
moving,
matter.
actually.
It's a dragon. We all heard it.
yes,
Yeah.
It might be Ysdred.
Yeah, my mic is sometimes acting up, but I didn't move anything, so
No worries.
I don't know.
Happens. It was just funny in this situation.
Sorry, if it's me, I'm sorry.
if it's me, I'm sorry too.
It's quiet now, anyway. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that responding to the gruff voice, you hear the young girl, and she's what, 9 years old. And so, shh.
Which direction was the voice coming from?
The voice is coming from a grate just here.
Ah, okay. Like it's coming from underneath.
Yes, underneath the grate.
Okay. I mean, I will try to sneak, like, past behind the oven and sort of look down into that grates. Like,
Okay.
what's going on down there?
As you're looking through, there is a. Yeah, so it's a 3-foot square padlock iron grate, that covers a 5-foot deep, 5-foot wide, basically almost like a cell built into the kitchen floor. They are, from what you can see with your dark vision and the whole thing, they're sort of clay bricks held together by mortar, and it's padlocked. And inside, sort of sitting on haunches in a space that is barely enough to sort of hold him, you see a fairly bedraggled and grumpy dwarf.
Okay. And like, is there doors in the room where the dwarf is in, or?
No, so the he's literally in a hole in the floor.
Yeah, so it's like, almost like an oubliette space.
Yeah, it is an oubliette. Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and he sort of, fortunately, he's maybe not directly looking up at you. You can see you sort of get. Don't worry, girl. Just throw me one down here. I can't. She counts them. Oh, come on. You know she'll be feeding me. Give me some measure of food down here. And there's a sort of a backwards and forwards of this. I won't tell her. I'll gobble it close enough that. Yes, but Cradle is there. Oh, he doesn't. That wormling doesn't know a thing. He's fast asleep. And just as such, you could just have the. There's just a little bit of extra smoke, as the dragon sort of inhales and exhales. There's just a little. And you can hear sort of a terrified squeak from the girl.
I think the little weasel will go over to the girl and just very quietly go like, "Hi, don't be afraid."
Make me a persuasion check. Though I won't give you disadvantage because this is an enchanted forest and they have probably seen talking animals.
But there's still a bit of a I get that, fair.
And she's not Fae, so you do not have advantage on this.
No, that's too bad. And
but I think Glint goes, "Hey, shh." Okay, well they're 14. Okay, yeah, I think she goes, huh. And there's a quick look to Cradle Fall. I'm gonna roll for him.
So the
That's an
wormling
11.
has a name.
Yes,
It's Cradlefall.
Yeah, Cradle Fall. Yeah.
That's a very
he does
cool
not
name.
wake up.
Hey, he's a sleepy boy. It's normal.
Yeah. He needs his rest. Yeah.
He's a growing boy.
What? Look, if I don't have food for him, I don't have food for you.
No, I'm not here for food. For one thing, I'm going. Me and some friends. We came here to get you and your friends out.
What?
Well, we're working with Will.
Immediately, there's a. You see two emotions go over her, going, thinking, oh no, what is it? No. she doesn't know if she's supposed to feel hope or afraid of what would happen. No. So, we can't run away. We can't run away.
Well, you can. Will and the rest of your friends are helping us, and we're gonna get you out of here. But you have to be very quiet and don't wake up the dragon.
Okay.
But I also need to find a painting.
A painting? Granny's got paintings.
Yes. Well, I need to find Granny, basically, I guess.
She's like, oh, she'll still be asleep. Sort of looks at creative. She points to the door. She's upstairs that way. Upstairs, that's her room.
Points to this door.
Yeah, she points to that door. Yeah.
Does your chain reach that far?
No, it does not. But then again, you have. I think Glenn goes. You want me to take care of that, boss?
Oh, but you can open. Yeah.
I mean, his hands are the size of lockpicks.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, ideally, make sure that she gets free as well.
What'd you take me for? And basically, sort of moves in. Look, he is clearly the size of Tinkerbell, right? And so when he goes in, it's full arm into the pin of the padlock, and so. Oh wait, no, wrong way. But yes, on a what's his?
You want me to roll something for him?
I just rolled. Okay, interesting. He has a 4 in Dex apparently. But because of the sprites. But no, with a let's see, what's the DC here? Oh, okay.
You'd think that sprites are dexterous.
Yeah, I would think so as well. But I think it's the idea is that they are tiny.
The sprite has a +4 in Dex. He's got a Dex of 18.
Wait, what?
It's a +4.
The sprite, Tiny Fey.
Oh, okay. For some reason
Dex
here on my
18,
on
strength
my stats, I have a Dex 4. What's his strength?
That's why I was suggesting. Do you want me to?
It's probably a Dex +4.
3.
He's a strength of 3, but
Dex.
a dexterity of 18.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely, because I rolled a 16 on the die. So yeah, he's good. And it sort of opens up as he goes, hey, see what I mean?
Do we also need to get the dwarf out? Like, Will wanted us to get the kids out, but
and again, even with the chain sort of fall into the floor, as the chain, the padlock sort of drops to the floor, there's that metallic ring to it, which, again, I'm gonna have to make. I'll guess sort of muffled by the spell around you. So so the dragon sort of again shifts uneasily. Well, he shifts for you guys uneasily. That'd be a roll me a stealth check.
Me?
Yes. And the difficulty would be 20, but you do have that +10.
Okay. Good. Still gonna be tough, but oh wait, that's the wrong weasel. Stealth. $26 then.
26.
Good thing I have that +10.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So as the she sort of stands up, she almost picks you up and holds like a child would hold a cat, right? There's a hold to the.
I allow it for like a moment, but okay, yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, there's that moment just a little bit too tight, or the squeak. Oh, sorry. And then maybe sort of lets you sort of scramble onto her shoulder, and she goes, sort of looking, and she sort of moves again to across the room. Where do you take her? Do you take her out? Do you try to take her outside, or?
Like I said, I first ask her, like, should we also get the dwarf out? Like,
I mean,
I'm not sure how. But
worst case scenario, his gameplay interference.
So, here's the thing: is that she said, "Yeah, but the doors are locked," and she points to the door to the outside, as well as the door south, are locked. The door, however, to Granny, to upstairs, that one is ajar.
Well, if we need to get your dwarf friend out, we'll have to think of how we get that grate out. Is the dwarf your friend?
No, he's. I don't know. He hasn't been here very long.
Okay, but generally, I feel that when hags have prisoners, they probably shouldn't be a prisoner anyway. So, if we can do anything for him.
Okay, but again, she has a look to that dragon again. But if he wakes up, and I think this is where the dwarf underneath the grate goes. Hey, who are you talking to up there?
Weasel comes up to the grate and like, shh.
Oh, I must be going mad.
Just the druids. It's okay.
Oh, you're one of them folk. Okay.
Not those.
Sure. Yeah. I'm right. Yes. Yeah. Shift. Look, get me out of here.
Yeah, I'd love to. I don't know yet how to get this grate off.
The hag's got keys.
Perfect. Because I should go find the hag, and I hope
Be
she
the
hasn't
person she doesn't remember.
Yeah, I hope she hasn't woken up yet.
I wouldn't know. Well, you would know. The first thing she comes down is down here, and I haven't seen her since she went up.
Perfect. Okay. So, hi. My name is Tavaren. Nice to meet you. I'll be back. I need to get a painting.
Sure. Okay. I'll be here.
And then
I guess.
And then we're going to try and get you all out.
Okay. Good. Yeah. And I think as you sort of leave, Mishka is looking at the doors. She's paralyzed, right? She doesn't know what to do. She's looking at the chain. There's almost that moment where should I put it back on, or if she sees that I don't. There's a moment where she realizes if somebody sees me without the chain at my foot, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna be punished.
If someone comes in and sees you without your chain, just call for me. I'll come help you. I have friends. I always have friends with me.
Okay.
And also outside there's more friends, but
you want me to stay with her, boss?
yeah, that might be good.
Okay. And so the little wings. Immediately, Mishka now has a blue bow in the shape of a butterfly in her hair. So I will put Glint here with Mishka. And I'm gonna open the door for you here. If you wish to move up.
Oh, there's stairs. Oh,
Yes,
and
there
also
are
there's
stairs.
there's like a little bench. A
Yeah,
chair?
let me just get you to that. There, here we go. Guys. A staircase runs across the wall of the circular room and climbs to an upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves bearing ancient tomes, and built into one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame, similar to one that you had seen previously in another hag's lair. Flickering candlelight emanates from the eye sockets of a human skull resting on an open roll-top desk.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you can just see the sort of right
The
on
desk.
the desk there, yeah.
I mean, I think Tavaren will quickly cutter over to the desk, but like, they're not going to spend too much time on it because, on a mission.
Okay.
And it might also be a good point to switch to the others and maybe also
let's
take
do
a break.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's take that. As we see Weavaren, launch himself towards the wooden steps carved into this oak tree, we are going to take a break. So, my players, feel free to go get something to drink, something to snack, move about a little bit. And for those watching us, thank you. We will see you next time for the second part of this session. See you soon.